Hey YouTube, it's Sean with Griffin RC Planes. This is Saturday evening. I went out and flew just for a little bit today, maybe like 6-7 battery packs, that was it. Only the 300. I wanted to get some more stick time with the Beaver, but the wind picked up and I just packed it up then. But hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little bit better. Hey, 2 videos back, maybe 3, whatever. We were talking about planes with the 636 receiver, how when you energize them, connect your battery to the speed control, that the plane needs to be sitting on level ground. And that's a fact. It's got to be level. You hear that? Got to be. Making myself laugh. So it's got to be level. You know, the picnic table's got to be level. Whatever you set the plane on has got to be level. And I had a few comments about tail dragger planes. You know, what about the tail wheel sitting down, because that puts the front of the plane facing up. That's okay. The receiver is programmed to compensate for that. You know, the receiver will know that it's energized like this, and then the gyro will, you know, the brain inside the receiver, it'll know when the tail lifts up that that's now level flight. With the 636 receiver, we have no way of adjusting that or changing that. You just take what you get with the orientation. So if you put a 636 receiver in another plane, like you got a PNP plane or a balsa wood R for just whatever, you have got to just get the orientation right. Receiver's got to be sitting flat and you know, square in the plane. You can't put it on an angle, you know, sitting sideways or something in the fuselage. It's got to be straight, you know, perpendicular to the plane. And there's several different mounting options. You know, on its side, upside down, the other side. Pins forward, pins back, but it's got to be long ways in the plane. And your Spektrum programmer will show you how to pick and choose that. But with the newer batch of receivers, the smart receivers that have forward programming, we can adjust the altitude trim to compensate for being a tail dragger. And that's what I want to show you guys right now. So let's say you're, you know, you got your plane and you've outfitted it with electronics all by yourself, and you want it to fly level on your very first maiden flight with SELCT. So let's do that. All right, so let's paint the canvas. You got your plane. You bought it with a PNP version, no receiver. You put your own receiver in it with forward programming. You know, the next plane you want to do is a balsa wood R for something. But you want to make sure that this thing flies level with SELCT on its maiden flight. In the forward programming menu, you'll find attitude trim. At that point, you want to get your plane in level flight. If it's your eyeballs or if it's physically a level, which on the bottom of this plane, the belly is flat, and I can physically put a level there and see that the pitch is level. Then I can actually see that there's a flat spot up here right across the wing spar, and I can put a level on that as well. Then you want to go to your forward programming in attitude trim. And let me show you how to get there. Okay, your plane is all set up. You know all your throws are right. Your plane is ready. You just want to make sure that SELCT is going to fly the plane level, just as if you bought a bind and fly. In the forward programming menu, you would go to the gyro settings, down here to system setup, down here to safe panic mode setup, and attitude trim. Now your plane is perfectly level, okay? And it might be off just a hair. But at that point, you go down here to level model, capture the attitude, and we'll tap on that and see what happens. Okay, even though I put a level on it, and I know this thing is level, it's saying roll, you know, it's got a positive number 1. Well, where the receiver's placed, maybe I got just a little bit more hot glue on that corner or something like that. So the gyro is that sensitive. Leave it like that, because now it's compensating for it. Just like the 636 receiver, where it's okay to leave the tail on the ground when you energize it, and it knows the difference from the tail down to the tail up. This is what the receiver's doing. We can physically see that the plane is level, but the receiver's saying roll is off by a +1. So leave it just like that for your very first flight. So we just did the attitude trim. We just captured the attitude, and it was a +1 on the roll and 0 for elevator. Now, how can we test it? Very similar in the 636. Let's look at the tail. Look at the elevator. I put some little flags right here and the back of the fuselage. Right now, they're level. When this plane is flying level, the elevator should be flush with the back of the fuselage right here. Now, how can we test to give yourself a, some assurance that it's going to fly level? Well, hold up on your elevator and then turn Safe Select off. And then let off of it. Okay? Safe Select is off right now. Let's give it some elevator again. Turn Safe on. And we can see that it's moving. It's trying to compensate for the bank angle that you put in. I think this is set at like 70% or something, and that's why it's changing a little bit. That's Safe off and on. So with Safe Select on and Safe Select off, the elevator doesn't move. Safe on, Safe off. So now let's mimic like we just put the battery in it. Safe is off. Now the front of the plane is facing up and the tail's down, right? When I turn Safe on, what's going to happen? It's going to push it down to level the plane out. Safe is on. See it go down? Safe off, Safe on. Just left forward programming. We just captured the attitude. Now let's energize the plane with the tail wheel on the ground. Transmitter goes on first. And we'll plug up the plane. Let it do its dances. And we'll verify that we're going to have a level flight. All right, there's our elevator. Safe is off right now. Did you see it move up a little bit? Let's turn Safe on. Watch the blue flags. So I turned Safe on. What's it doing right now? It knows the nose of the plane is up, and it's trying to push the nose down. So Safe off, Safe on. Safe off, Safe on. Now we know that level flight was with 2 pieces of cardboard and this little old ancient jar of CA activator. So we'll get our level flight set back up and we'll watch our blue flags. Right now we got Safe Select on. It's level fuselage. The flags are level. If we turn Safe off, nothing should happen. Safe off, Safe on. Safe off, Safe on. Now you know that the plane is going to fly level. Well, once again, I hope that helped somebody out. If not, gave you just a little bit of entertainment. Hey, reminder, probably 5 videos back now is the video about the 100 subscriber giveaway. So all the information you need is in that video to enter. And comments. I love comments, and I like suggestions. That I need the video ideas from you guys. Okay, that's what's working. So please ask, and if I know, we'll do a video on it. If I don't know, we'll do a video on that too. And just keep the comments and the suggestions and the questions coming. I really appreciate that. And don't be shy or bashful or embarrassed or nothing. I mean, ask me what direction does the propeller go on. I mean that's a good one, because you can get it flip-flopped real easy and hardly can tell the difference. So there's many things. Ask, and I'll do a video on it. Hey guys, thank you so much. The subscribers, the number just keeps steadily going up, and that's what I need to keep me motivated. And pretty soon we'll get to 1,000, and I'll mail this Avanti to somebody. All right, guys. Hey, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Until next time, you'll see me here.